So today we had some stump grinding done, and I just came out on my lunch break to give these guys some water. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. I thought you guys would see how they react when you spray. They give them some water to spray on. They're funny. They will start chewing on the water, start biting at it. They run around. This guy. It's not that they don't like it. They just like to run around, and it makes them. It's like the way I equate it is that they're like in a water park. So I shouldn't say that. The pink one doesn't seem to like it very much. The other two, they don't seem to mind it. They think it's fun. But yeah, giving them some water. It's been hot. You got to keep up with it. It's important that they have their drinks. The pigs are doing well though. You can see, as you saw just a minute ago, they've learned to use their automatic feeder. So see, this thing holds about 150 pounds of pig feed. We just filled that up. This year's placement is pretty nice because I can just pour it right over the edge here. Can lift that up, and we keep all the food in that shed right there, so it's real convenient. But the way this works is they just kind of stick their nose under here, and they lift it right up like that, and then they get access to the food. We've been trying to jam the water against the edge here because they have, they're pigs. They root around and knock everything around, and that's what happens here. But the last couple days, because it's been hot, they haven't even been sleeping in here. They still have their bed, but they have been sleeping out in the yard. See, here they are. What's up, lady? I gotta stay up here. They try to bite my feet all the time. I do not appreciate them biting my feet. Yeah, they try to bite my feet. They don't like it when you touch them with your boot either. They squeak, which is funny because they're over here trying to bite me. But we have this messy pool here that lives on, because they'll lay in that during the day. And you can see they're starting to clear out the area that we cleaned a couple weeks ago. Definitely making some progress. You see, this is where the line was. Hey, calm down. I got no treats for you right now. You see here, they will stop right at the fence. They know when the fence is near, they're not going to go. But yeah, they're clearing this out. You can see some space in here. Remember, it was really, really full of ferns. They seem to like the ferns the most, so those are the things that they eat first. And then they'll go through and eat the rest of the stuff, whatever they can find. You can see they'll use the trees as scratching posts. That's what he's doing right there. Pink one's in there just eating some leaves. But yeah, they're happy being pigs, right? This is what we want to see. They get to run around in here, have a good time, and just be pigs. They get to root around, make a mess, be happy. And it's surprisingly, on the real hot days, I guess not surprisingly, on the real hot days, like yesterday was in the 90s. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but in the 90s Fahrenheit. It was like 94, I think. All the other animals were hiding from the heat. And the pigs, they were just fine because they have this pretty thick canopy of maple and beech and stuff. It really keeps a nice, cool environment back here. The temperature was probably 20 degrees cooler yesterday back here where they are. And you can see they're just eating away at those ferns. They really do like to eat the ferns. They'll dig around, rub on the wood. They're just really having a good old time. We're very happy with how this is working out so far. The pigs have been noticeably growing. Like, they are definitely in their growth stage right now, which is great. So they're eating good. They're digging up all this stuff out here and eating all this stuff in addition to the feed that we give them. And it's great. They're putting on weight and being content out here. I heard something. Let's see, everybody's ears are up. I think the wife is over there doing something. But yeah, just wanted to give an update on the pigs. They're doing great. Look at the rooting they did over here. My goodness, I don't know what they're finding in this, but this is why wild pigs are a problem down in the south and the southeast of the United States, right? This also is a problem here. See this? I'm going to have to try and get that off of there. without electrocuting myself like I did last time I made the recording for you guys. Yeah, well, there's still some on there, but every plant that's on there shorts it out a little bit, makes the fence a little less zappy, so if the pigs touch it, they don't get zapped as much, which is a problem. We want them to be afraid of and respect to the fence. So some of these, like this one, I'll just have to yank out, which is scary because if you do it while the electricity's going through, it'll get you. But luckily right there, I didn't get it. Did get a thorn in my finger though, which does happen. All right, well, just wanted an update on the pigs. They're all doing great, like I said. Everybody's having a good time, eating away at the greenery. Looking for snacks right now. They think I brought some slop out. I did not bring the slop out. That's an evening activity, but they don't know how to tell time. So yep, they're doing great. As you can see, we got some stumps removed today, which was really good. Found a local guy, has a stump grinder, like a big self-propelled motorized one. He made short work of the 4 stumps that were here and some in the front of the coop. Really, really good job. Terrific price. If you live in northern Vermont and you're looking for a stump grinder, feel free to reach out to me. I will give you this guy's contact. Super good price. Showed up exactly when he said he was going to and did an amazing job. Chickens are also doing good. All of these small trees that we've left in here have worked out well this summer because, as you can see, they kill all of the foliage in here, but they can't reach the stuff in these trees. So the trees give them nice shadows and shade. So yesterday when it was super hot, they were all chilling under the bushes, staying comfortable. You can see, here's some stumps from those stumps that the guy ground. These are what was removed so that he could use the stump grinder down below. We'll probably, one of the 2 of these we might use as a chopping block, like this one here. Looks like it could be a pretty good chopping block. The other ones we'll pick up with the tractor and either throw in the woods or try to split. They're just kind of big to get on the splitter, so I don't know if I'll be able to split them. But if not, no big deal. We'll just throw them in the woods, they'll rot away. Speaking of the tractor, I need to do a review. We're up to 50 hours on the tractor. I gotta send it in for its 50-hour service here pretty soon. But I do need to do a review, my first, 50 hours on the tractor, which has been not a year, but close. I do love this thing. It's great. It's been super, super helpful having it around. So at some point this summer, I'll do a new review on this Coyote tractor, which is my NS 4710. So here's the other area where the stumping was done. Here's some stumps that were here, and this is where he ground them. I asked him to leave all the wood chips for me. We're gonna use these in the gardens along the rows, cover the aisles. I've been trying to get wood chips for a couple years from from a chip drop or something like that. I signed up for chip drop and asked around. But Burlington has a power plant that burns this stuff, so pretty much nobody does chip drop around here because they can bring it to the power plant and get a little bit of money for it. So I was happy to be able to get this from the stumps that were here. So I don't know if you can remember, but there were several stumps that were here. They were big, they were in the way. This ground was very uneven. Guy came through, ground these all out. Terrific. We have had the chickens in a much bigger area, but we had to close them out today so that he could do this work. And then here's a stump that I pulled with the tractor in the stump bucket. So that one's just gone. And there was another stump here, which is where this pile is. So that's great. We're gonna take all these. I'll change the bucket out on the tractor, or put the bucket back on the tractor, and bring this down to the garden and shovel it in when we get a cooler day. One thing that was nice is this giant rock right here. I don't know exactly how big this rock is. I would say it's probably about 3 feet to 3.5 feet across each way, and probably 1.5 feet tall. Real heavy, but we were able to use the grapple on the tractor, pick this guy up from way over there and bring it here without a problem. There's another larger rock down there that I dropped. We don't know exactly where we're gonna put this yet, but I just left it here so it was out of the way. But there's just no way I could have done that without a larger tractor. My old smaller tractor would have never been able to pick that up. It would have tipped right over if I could have even gotten it picked up. The tractor that we have now is large enough that it's able to grab those things and move them around, which is really, really nice and convenient. So, okay, you know, chickens are good, pigs are good, stumps are gone. It's been a good day. Like I said, if you're in northern Vermont and you want a stump to be ground out, or you have multiple stumps that you want to be ground out, let me know. Shoot me a message, put a comment below the video here. I always check the comments. I'll happily share the individual's contact information so that you know, you can get your stump ground. Here's another one, a small stump that we had here. Took care of it for us. Make my life easier when I'm mowing. But yeah, so feel free to reach out if you need that. I think that's going to be it for today's video. Just a little update video. Meat birds are going to go this weekend, so we'll probably do a video on that as well. But okay, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it if you don't mind, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.